obviously the team when it was with me and Dancy's on, that's one. And then he came back,
about 20
he came back
before
again
then.
for Vexed, and he came back again for another team, and now this team.
So let's look at these pictures on this one as well. So we actually do have King Kong coming out.
Hey, there he is.
He's repping the brand.
I like that. I like that. Well, fast play towards middle and 2 outside drop as well. And Vexed might even go back up A long and come back towards the B side potentially.
With the old cheeky around the world, Tour de Cobble.
Oh, they actually are as well. Wow, this might actually... Oh my god, this is going to work.
Oh no.
Oh no.
Oh no.
Oh no.
Pickles, he sold the deal for that one flash. That is it.
All right. 5 versus 5 still. Truth coming in towards the B side, leaving just King Kong cheeky alone towards the side alone with Trials as well, but eventually will be taken down.
King Kong needs to try and tackle him, but he's been ripped apart by Godzilla as things have not gone well. Damage is already done there. Aussie as well on the drive-by takes down Whisk. Lumdry hoping for something, but it's way too late into the round. Finally, the superstar Shaney arrives back on the scene. But if we hyped him up too much, Snods, he can be a little bit of a cheeky gamer at times. Let's see what he can pull out into this clutch. Tries to peek round the close angle, trying to play it out for the clutch. Finds the kill on quick. It's a 1v2 now. 1v1 if he actually finds this frag on Vanity as well. Peeks around close to connecting the headshot. Shaney, actually the only one trying to hold on there by a thread for Enclave. But Vex get the opening pistol off the back of a fairly classic play, really. Bit vintage.
Yeah, this is the issue when you have the lesser experienced players. I mean, over rotations like that, the panic that came in, all from those 3 players coming towards A long.
You've got Shaney there as well. Killmonger, mate, from Black Panther. Eric Killmonger. See who that is?
I was going to say, I had no idea who Killmonger was, but I thought it was Black Panther.
Yeah, he is, yeah. There you go.
There you go.
A little bit of a tidbit for you.
Have you seen Black Panther?
I have.
He's actually any good.
Yeah, it's alright.
Yeah, I've heard mixed reviews. But,
I'm in the Paint school of thinking about it. Roger Painter.
What, fall asleep when you're watching it?
No. Shout out to Paint. He does fall asleep before. But, no, I thought it was good. But I didn't think it was as groundbreaking as everybody else thinks it is. And I don't think it's the best Marvel movie.
Oh, God, no. I haven't seen it, but...
There is quite a funny scene in it, though. So, I'll tell you about it after this round. Push comes through. Vanity gets the first kill. Takes down Shiki.
And that's basically the round over. King Kong's out the round.
Pretty much. I mean,
and now they can come in towards King Kong Island because no one's here towards B to defend it versus
Skull
the
Island.
Pterodactyl.
Skull Island.
Same thing. King Kong's domain.
Well, yeah, but you said King Kong's Island.
Yeah, but it is his island, really.
Yeah, but it's not the technical name.
Yeah.
You know, if we're getting down to it. Come on, mate. Get you. I thought you were a King Kong enthusiast.
Beast from the northeast, mate.
That's true.
That's very true.
Whisk wants to kick it off there. Actually, somehow pulls that kill out. Takes down Quicks. I mean, that is cheeky stuff, but the response is there from the SMG as well. So Whisk is going to be beaten down like he himself is used to whisk eggs as he beats their yolk.
Good yoke, mate. Good yoke. Yum for yoy. Anyway, coming in towards the B side now. 4 versus 2. Obviously, the force spy coming out from Enclave. Not really netting themselves anything, really. They found the 1 frag onto Quicks, but apart from that... Ooh, going in favor of... Good old Vexed Gaming. Shout out to Princess. Round number 3. 3 SMGs still going to be invested into by Vex as well. Obviously, this is going to be the Falika coming out from Enclave. And Shaney's back to the AWP. Markolov. He is the Markolov.
He is the Markolov.
He is the Markolov.
Shaney off.
You know.
Oh.
Oh.
Ooh.
Ooh.
Hello.
He was that Vanity.
Yeah. A little bit of an ego building. Oh. Team attacking his own team.
I was going to say, is that, you know, pathetic fallacy to really sum up what's going on within the team? You never know.
Is this a small glimpse of what abuse goes on inside the Vex team?
This is like your English teacher. Now, please write a 2,000-word essay on the knifing from behind from
Vanity
onto Aussie
in round 3.
Exactly. What would the title of your essay be?
Aggression in the workplace. By Jackie. Push coming through though. Shaney, the only man left standing here, as he's going to be trapped, tagged up as well. Goes down to Quicks through the door. As he is now deader than a doorknob.
Deader than a doorknob. But is the doorknob dead? Dead?
Well, it's not a sentient creature. It isn't a life form that's actually alive.
Technically, it is dead, as it is not alive. I like that. I like that.
It's like Schrödinger's cat, mate. If we put a doorknob into a box, is it alive or dead?
Oh my. I'd still say dead.
Yeah, it would be.
It would be.
Because at no point was it alive.
Exactly, before going into it, of course. Well, what is alive?
Just this game.
Some would say. 3-0 here. Vex going to be going to the first bar until obviously claiming the round victory in the first, claiming the pistol when he versus the force spy and the eco very cleanly as well. That is one thing to notice. But push coming towards drop, and already Pickles finds the first frag as they make their way in towards B. The B splits.
He's hit him with a gherkin as he finds the first kill. More to be done though. Wisp playing an angle. They have no idea as he bends down and snaps 2 people straight back. It's just truth. Vanity and Pickles remaining now. Pickles already 2 kills to his name into this round, and he's still going to be looking to try and grab some more. Vanity on a cheeky little angle here as well as he watches out just towards the connector. Lumgy and Shaney, they're not feeling it. They don't want to get involved into this one. Looks like it will be a save. Obviously a smart decision. You're in a 2 versus 3. Vexed have a lot stronger economy. They've been winning rounds. They've got a bomb plant down. You have nothing. You don't have a kit to work with, and you've got no buffer around. You cannot run the risk of going for this. Which means as well, seeing as how it's only a 2-person save, Snods, the cash isn't even going to be nice enough to actually really force out a lovely blind to the next round. So Enclave are going to be struggling for a bit here.
Yeah, I mean, the only real way they win that round, Jack, is if, you know, they boost towards connector, they boost over the smoke towards connector, they get the frag onto the bomb crossing, maybe they push in the 2 versus 2. Even then, you know, as soon as that bomb is planted and you have the advantageous positions towards platform, towards default, close towards the connector door as well, there's no real chance there for Enclave. You may as well save it. You can drop over Pharmacist potentially, but it seems like they will be going for a save here. In terms of the buy, it will be the quasi from Enclave, so they will be conceding potentially 0-5 scoreline. Obviously, Shaney, $1,100. They're going to be going to the full max round loss bonus, so we'll have $4,500 if they lose this round. Obviously, the issue is there if we're lacking an AWP. But let's see what he can do. He is in the correct position, though. They're making their way in towards the A site. And Shaney's AWP is stationed here towards Matrix.
Shaney backing off, though. Going to be gambling against it and relying on his teammate instead in Lumgy. Luckily enough, the smoke telegraphs what's going on, so they can quickly reposition back round towards close A site. But Quicks, on his play towards B, actually does find an entry. This is good for the T's. They outnumber their opponents. They know where they've got the first pick as well. They can test the waters towards A as they ignite towards close Matrix. Luckily, Shaney's already drawn back from this. But this is still going to be a hard-fought fight for Enclave now. So Vex are actually in a good position to try to clutch this round out.
5 versus 4 then. Flash comes in towards middle. Shaney's going to have to go huge here. The M4 from Lungy, stationed towards the A site as well. As rotation comes in from Trials. 3 players entrenched towards the A site. This is all they need. But Vexed, can they still make it happen? And yes, they can. The flank comes in.
Critical play from Quicks there. He is the catalyst. He's just decimated them from the backstab. They had no idea. It wasn't even telegraphed, the possibility of that in their mind. And now it's just Shiki in a 1v4. Hoping to try and cause some ruckus to just infiltrate him, but truth with a juicy little angle. Plays close there, just scopes straight through, finds the kill from the AK. 5 rounds racked up for Vexed.
Yeah, Trials being the drop player, gives up full control towards drop, comes in towards the A site and doesn't check towards balcony, towards connector. Instead, he holds towards middle as well as his teammates. The issue is there, obviously. Your teammates are already holding towards middle. Peek on their contact. You have to be so wary of the play coming in towards window. Fair enough, you want to stack towards the A site because you lost the first player. That makes sense. Fair enough. The issue is, of course, a massive gaping hole towards connector and towards balcony means so easy to go for that flank coming in from behind. And as you saw, it's just enough to push them over the finish line. 5-0 now as we go into another buy round, but as I said before, if Enclave lose this one, they are lacking an AWP, and coming into this round, you know, 2 defuse kits, 3 Molotovs, only 1 smoke left to work with, and that's on Lumgy towards the A side. There's a very weak control towards drop now. If Vex get drop control, Jack, I mean, this is going to be another round for Vex. There's nothing to hold them back. If Trials can get 1 or 2 kills, maybe they can do it.
Potentially so, but still going to be a hard fight for him. Actually, already gives up drop control. Concedes it as he falls back to try and support towards the close ramps. He's just listening out, trying to play for the audio. As they start to push around, Aussie going to be coming out. Obviously for Shaney, it's now his job to try and strike them down and cut them to pieces if they actually do go out fast through window. Whisk just playing anti-flash, being supported by Shiki as he plays up close and personal towards Broken Wall. Aussie comes through, he's allowed to get the entry, takes down Whisk. This is an awkward start. 35 seconds left on the clock as we get into this one. Snod's a trade going to go the way of Vexed. Will actually there be a resurgence from Enclave? They're going to be grabbing the bomb. Looks like this will be a full commit now towards B because they don't have the time to readjust. Yeah,
I mean, they are in the good positions here towards the B site. Shaney towards connector, holding towards window. Trials, of course, towards electric. But this frag here is so important. And now, 4 versus 4, as they will have to funnel in through platform.
Cheeky strikes from behind, but he couldn't quite do it. Couldn't grab the jaws of the T-Rex that is Vanity that bites down against him. It's just Trials left now to 1v2. It could be an ace for Trials, but the bomb's going to go down, and he had no time. He had to try and take the fight instead. Pickles wins the round, though, finds the kill, grabs himself the AWP as well. Vexed, still undefeated right now on their T side. 6 on the trot.
That round was winnable from Trials as well. There was, what, 4 seconds left. Pickles goes for the fake. If Trials kills Pickles, then hides behind Statue, the round is won for Enclave.
If he just stays alive.
If just exists, yeah, stays alive.
Pickles, are you kidding me?
6-0 then. As Vexed are blowing my mind. As it seems like Pickles rings true.
Sorry?
Yeah, it was a pun on words, obviously. You know, Moses loves the AWP rings true.
Pickles rings true.
Yeah, it could have been better. It could have been better. You know, what can I say? Not everything hits, mate.
Especially AWP shots if you're Elo.
Or docs.
Oh, Frag's trying to come out here from the AK spray of Truth, but instead he gets taken down. Bit of a bad day for our Truth, as per usual, in the office. 3 men now remain on that T side. Cheeky, though, going to be slapping one down as he hits him with his humongous fist.
He's quite a beefy boy, isn't he? 1 versus 4 then. Pickles stuck in an awkward position. Smokes up behind himself, goes for the peak, but Whisk will actually connect their headshot. And there you have it. 1-6 we're going to round number 8. Will be the 5-round advantage, though, nevertheless, here for Vex, but they have cash to work with on both sides. Obviously, for Enclave, they go for the quasi buy. They have $3,000 left in their bank. They win that round. They can salvage weaponry off of the corpses from Vexed. And now suddenly you can see 4 players have sick money because they saved their weapons that were dropped by Vexed. They already had $3,000 in their, you know, dispensary. And now they basically absorb the round win bonus. You know, 6-1 score. And even if Enclave loses this round, they're not going to be fully reset.
One player trying to sell the idea of a play towards B. That's going to be quick. The only utility now has left is a flash. That's now been expunged. They're actually very aggressively pushing deep to try and counter this. This is going to be a huge read from Enclave. All of this info is going to be coming back from Whisk, though. He can now relay this to his teammates. There should be dubious of an actual play towards the A site, surely, from the back of that. Oh, this could be awkward as well. Close towards Matrix. The HE goes out. Pickles isn't going to get tagged up from it, but he is now split apart from his team. Tries to go for the smoke across as he wants to bound round. A little bit awkward as the trades come in. Lumgy, if he got the second kill, things would have gone very far south very quickly, but instead it's Trials to cut down Truth on the rotate. 2v3 as it's actually favored to that CT side. Now there's just one man left. Ozzy, he can't recover the bomb. It's impossible. He doesn't have the legs for it. He's not tall enough. He's no Joe Lee. It's over.
I don't know. Do you reckon Jolie gets that?
I reckon Ali G gets that.
Who's taller, Ali G or Jolie?
I think Ali G.
Ali G is like a bit more like lanky, if you know what I mean. I feel like you could like...
Ali G's more of a man. Like there's more of him. Joe's tall but slim. You know, Ducky's like tall but...
He's built. He's built.
Yeah.
He's built. We'll go with that. Yeah, it's a tough call. It's a tough call. Does anyone in the UK scene get that? I'm not sure.
Yeah. What height do you have to be to recover that? I mean, just over 2 CTs. So on average, how tall is the CT model?
6 foot.
6 foot on average. So if we say by default,
if we get a Mr. Hoyt,
yeah.
If we
put that on top of Joe's shoulders, with the added height combined,
still would be about 6 foot.
Nah.
It would still be 12 foot. Sorry.
Well,
Joe needs 6 foot.
It's only a crouch though, so we need 3 extra inches to get Joe on top of that.
Well, if you play League of Legends, extra 3 inches on the AOC monitor. No, I'm joking. I'm joking.
It's true. They got that 27 inch.
They need those 3 extra
inches. That's how you get up there. That's how you cover the bomb.
That's how you get it.
ESL.pm/CSGO giveaway. CSGO comp. Of course, push coming through
as
they try and enter in towards the B site. As this round is madness. Things coming through though. Vanity with a double kill. It's just Lumgy and Shaney remaining now, but they are stuck outside of the bomb site. They have played a game of trading, and they've come out worse in terms of the trade because they don't have the bomb site anymore.
Would call that a poor trade.
Yeah, it's not a smart
trade. 2 versus 3. Once again, not boosting behind the CT smoke, the connector smoke, apologies, which means now they have to funnel themselves out through electric. You saw there the panic as the Molotov landed. And that might cause for a save. 2-6 here. They found 2 in a row. And now they're trying to get away scot-free of their lives. It's going to be Lumgy alone.
How would Shiki call a save in that situation?
How would he call it?
Yeah.
Go on.
No, go on. That's what I'm asking you, mate. You've got the first-hand Shiki experience.
Just save.
God.
You
it's quite
apes.
similar to a Max.
You apes. No, he always has the apes. That's the line.
Well, he is the King Kong.
That is very true. But then again, is he calling himself an ape?
3 to 18.
3 to 18.
3 to 8. Well, 3 is there's a 1 in the middle, so I guess it counts.
Long day. Long day. 2 to 7. As we're going to round number 10. 5 AKs coming up from Vexed as well. No AWP as well. Usually we see Quicks taking the helm of the main AWPer. Instead, the 5 rifle setup's been working so well. You know, if it isn't broken, don't fix it.
Lumgy?
I mean, he was kicked from this team. no, but...
I don't know what he was doing.
I mean...
They have like a pretty efficient buy. Lumgy just goes for it, just guns out mid. I'm so confused by that play, and somehow this round's still actually going on as they push back round.
This is a 3 versus 3. Jack, this is some weird Counter-Strike I'm watching.
Where were you when Lumgy pushed me?
Hashtag raise awareness for hashtag Lumgy. 2 versus 3. Vanity. Pickles. There is diffuse kits here as well for the CT side, so Pickles going down means there's a real chance here. Vanity, hashtag FPL, hashtag dead on the floor. And Shaney connects those final 2 frags. The fuse comes in, it's going to go 3 to 7, and this actually goes in favor of Enclave.
They win the round off the back of the Lumgy push.
All the info, mate. It's actually an information push.
I mean...
Someone from the B bomb site must have given a panic call. B rush, they're all B, at least 4, 5 B, something ridiculous like that. Because, you know, Lumgy's a smart player. He's a calculated player. You know, I've never seen... He
likes to hold angles.
Exactly. Shout out to Dom. And, you know, it's so strange to see him actually push like that.
It was very, very odd. He's doing it again. Oh, my Lumgy.
Oh, my Lumgy.
Oh, no. He's actually just going to play close in the close angle there. Holds towards the door. As the teams this time around are a little bit more spread thin, Lumgy actually, if he does make noise here, they'll get a good telegraph off the back of what he could be up to into the round as well. So no real contact towards close mid. They reposition round. Shaney just playing close behind Lumgy to actually support him. Still shaping up to be a bit of an interesting one, Snods.
Yeah, and we like interesting games here, don't we?
By Curry's PC World.
Of course. 4-run advantage here. But enough of that. Into the frags. Trials. Aussie go 1 for 1. 4 versus 4 is actually the bomb going to make its way towards the A side from Vex. 2 players stationed here. It's going to be Lumgy and Shaney. Leaving just Aussie alone towards drop. No utility though, so it's going to be hard to get any effect here. Might even walk back around towards middle. Well, this is a big round for both these teams. Enclave lose this one, their money's going to be rather poor. Vex win this one, they get to 8 rounds already. They've already won the half, and if they can break and shatter the CT side economy, they're going to be getting on to, you know, 9 rounds, potential double digits as well here for the T side. So this is the key defining round.
Lumgy.
Oh,
Shaney
my.
actually, as he peeks out, taps down, doesn't need an AWP to snipe. He is the new age Markaloff as he wants to try and strike with a rifle. They're running towards his bomb site, but he has had enough, forces them all to hit the DECK as he slays them down. But Pickles returns the favor as well, gets a double kill, but he's still going to be kicked as he will fall short. Trials responds with the AK. Enclave somehow actually starting to connect rounds together now. They're getting a little bit of momentum going from Vex. They're going to be forced into essentially just going for the save on this one. So Enclave might actually get 5 rounds. This is pretty good for him now.
Yeah, I mean, it was all going in favor of Vex. They were 6-0 up. We thought, okay, we're going to be writing this one off. It's all going in favor of the, you know, team that's topping the groups. 5-0 right now. So they do have something to say. Bomb making its way again towards the A site. This time, not going to be Aussie lurking towards drop. Instead, it's going to be Quicks towards the B bomb site. Hashtag 41CS. Never gets old. Quicks makes a fake towards the B site. Rest of his team goes towards A. Bomb still towards A long. 3 plays as well as Quicks. Oh my god, how? How has this happened?
Well, he's Quicks. So it just kind of works.
And he's just run away.
He's out of there, mate. He's fast. That's why he's living up to his name. Well, Assassin sprays with his CZ, gets the first frag, and now over at the A site, his brother in arms in truth wants to try and tackle Trials as he will strike against him with a dirty deagle. Comes back through with a nice little kill, and it's just Shiki remaining. And he has squandered this one away. He's trapped at B. They're going to be aggressing against him as well. They're going to be banging on the doors, Snods. They're hungry for the frags. Quicks wants to try and get 2 kills at B into this round, but it will still be just the one. Truth, though, hungry as he has the AK out. Shiki low on HP. He's only got 18 left. He's going to be quaking his little booties. He's pushed from both angles. Trying to play a game of Ring Around the Rosies rhythm right now, though, as he just wanders away. Finds the frag, actually, on Vanity as well. Somehow, he's still causing dismay on B, but goes down the end to Truth. Oh, look at that economy.
Yeah, I mean, this is the issue now for Enclave. Obviously, now Vexed have won the half. And they could still, you know, make this 11-4, essentially. Enclave, they might even have to double eco jack. Lumgy, 1,500. Trials, 1,700. They're not going to have enough money to buy up into the next round. $1,900 is going to be the round loss bonus for losing this round, round number 13. So, you know, what's that? You know, 3,600 there for Trials. Lumgy's going to be on 3,400, so that's already 2 FAMASs. Then 3 M4s. You know, who's going to be buying the kit? No AWPers again for Shaney, but he has been looking rather crisp with the rifles. But, you know, 9-4 now, essentially, for Vexed, unless they do lose versus the Eco, which is unlikely. And already this is all going in favour of Vexed e-buyer, but obviously would rather be, you know, gaming from Curry's PC world, of course. But
well, here's the interesting thing. In their tag, it says Vexed G, which I imagine stands for gaming. But obviously their actual name is Vexed e-buyer. So I don't know what to believe. Where's the brand? And where is your 5th?
Oh. Who's dropped? Is it Aussie? Aussie's gone.
Aussie's out. Well, there has been no contact into this round, Snods. No one has died or been tagged yet. But it looks like they're still playing it out anyway. They're just going for it. They're trying to give it. Quick straight in on the entry. Find success with the AK. Obviously, they are facing off against just USPs and pistols on the side of Enclave, so it shouldn't be anything too crazy to deal against. Quicks is just going to try and close it out on his lonesome anyway, as they bound their way through. He's going to go for the bomb plant as well, as Lumgy and Shaney are still the last 2 remaining members on that CT side, as per usual.
As per usual, the dynamic duo towards the A site, constantly retaken towards B. And now once again, going to be trying their hardest, but it will just be Shaney last alive here, playing for some exit frags, something to make himself look a bit better on the scoreboard. But yeah, I mean, hashtag where is Aussie? You know, there's going to be flies, you know, pinned to the banisters, pinned to the lampposts. Where is Aussie?
By the way, if it was a pig that you painted numbers on, it would actually be scoreboard rather than scoreboard.
What if it was a racing pig?
I don't know.
I don't know.
They have racing pigs? Have you raced a pig before?
9-4.
And 5-4 in terms of players.
Yeah, 5 versus 4, but 9-4. Technical pause. Don't know why. Don't know where.
Well,
Aussie
I know
is.
why.
Go on, then.
Aussie's missing.
Yeah, nice.
Where's Aussie? Where in the world is Aussie? Tweet in if you know. Hashtag ESL
Prem. Where do you reckon Aussie is right now? Do you reckon his kebabs arrived?
I don't know, man. Anything can happen. I remember once, though, interestingly enough, a local LAN centre near you, at an IEM Kettering, there was a time during one of the finals where obviously people were leaving, and Cryptix's PC was plugged into someone else's power bank. And this kid's ripped out his power bank, and halfway through the final, I think it was Cryptix, his whole PC just went off. And there was a ruckus in the LAN hall, mischief was caused. Gumpster was fuming.
Gumpster would be fuming. Yeah. I wouldn't want to mess with Gumpster.
What's going on here? we need Jacob for this segment.
Dude, is it Jacob that does the best?
Yeah, Jacob's best Gumper of you.
Oh man, we need him. Gumpleton calling. That's what we need.
What's going on?
What's going on?
Where's Aussie gone? What's Aussie lost the server? What's she doing?
9-4. Round number 14 here. 5 AKs once again from Vex. Would you have it any other way? Probably not. Going to be going for the smokes.
There we go.
Oh my god.
Thanks for the call in, Gumpster. Keep up all that admin.
Coming in towards the B side, just going to be CZs. Only Kevlar onto Lumgy and Whisk, so let's see what they can do with it.
Well, Cheeky strikes first with the CZ as he'll pick off the pickles. Oh, Whisk in the rear, trying to beat him down. Actually gets the first as well. Is able to punish against Vanity as he starts his streak. Can he claim any more? No. Truth strikes again with the AK-47. Quicks as well up close and personal. Shaney has been mopped up and Lumgy goes down. Quick round there from Vex instantly as they dive back into the action. Meanwhile for Enclave, this is it. It's their last ditch attempt to try and get 5 rounds on that CT side. They pump all the money back in and it's a cheeky Shaney duo on the Orbs. The Markaloff brothers.
The Markaloff brothers indeed. I mean, this is the interesting thing as well. In terms of the double up setup, is it going to work versus Vex? Potentially. They go for the A-long contact play. Orping towards A-long should be extremely proficient. Or not. Or not.
Tweet from Shaney. Back to rifling.
Hashtag Markaloff.
We love you, Shaney.
We love you. Oh, Lumgy.
He's been tickled by the time in there.
Not the first time. He's been shot in the side. 10-4, round number 15, and it seems like it's going to be 11-4 as everyone is just being shot in the side from Enclave. Reminiscent of the round where, you know, Quicks had the flank coming in towards balcony.
It's very awkward. You've been basically 1v5'd from Truth, just from the AK and the sideline shots. It's Shiki and Whisk left. You need to go for this, as it is the final round. Truth trying to get his ace, but Shiki will actually stop him, denies the fire as he rails him down with the AWP in his hands. Pickles as well, though, takes out his teammates, and it's just left on Shiki. The Beast from the northeast is now the Beast on the ground. He's been taken to New York. He's climbed up the Empire State Building, and he's been shot by multiple planes to the point where he fell off and died. And that's the end of King Kong.
How many bullets do you reckon it'll take to kill Shiki?
I don't know, man. Probably at least 7 fighter jets in olden-timey New York.
I reckon Shiki takes a good 4 or 5 bullets, mate. Do
you reckon he's 50 Cent? Is that what you're trying to allude to?
He's a big guy. He's a big guy. I reckon he takes 4 bullets. What about you?
It depends what you shoot him, really, mate. Obviously, it's the art of guns. If you're just shooting him in the toes, maybe Shiki could tack it and just tank it out, just deal with it. Well, let's see if he's got the animal ambition to dive back into things on their second half. 4 rounds for Enclave, and they've all changed their names again. Look at that.
Shiny Trials was... What do you mean?
No.
Oh,
Vexed
EPS!
by ESL UK, and Enclave CSGO EP.
Oh, well, that wouldn't be happy with that, would he?
Angry.
Coming in towards the B side, that it's a must-win for Enclave.
Oh, they're bursting their way down. Quicks wants to try and continue on the aggression in these pistol rounds, but it is not going to be happening today. Pickles, though, somehow being able to strike from the rear. They had no idea of his location as he snaps down against them. It's all on Pickles here in the 1 versus 3, trying to find these frags as they bob and weave. They've swarmed the bomb site. They've got themselves in some great post-plant positions as well. It's going to be really hard for Pickles. Goes down. That is actually such a dire round for Enclave. They get the opening pistol.
They do indeed. And now 11-5. As pistols go 1 for 1, but we cannot forget and understate really the 11-4 half that Vexed had on their T side initially. But now this game gets a lot more interesting, obviously. Into the second half, Enclave find victory into the pistol. If they win versus the 4 spy as well, you know, 11-6. Then Anika coming up from Vex, 11-7 potentially. And this game's got so much riding on it. For Shiki, he wants to prove the kick was stupid. For Shaney, how many times is he going to be kicked from these teams? He still wants to prove that he is, you know, valuable. For Lumji, the exact same storyline. It seems like everyone's been kicked from Vex apparently in this matchup. It's true. And obviously for Aussie, Vanity, they used to play with Shiki. They must have had some sort of input as to having him removed. So there's a lot on the line here in terms of egos, in terms of personal and common interest between these two teams. And the history arc only builds greater, as now Enclave should be getting themselves back into this one. You know, the longer down the stretch here, you know, if it does go to a 12-10, 11-11, if things get real close, that's when things get interesting.
Vanity comes in big with the opening deagle kill, as you will smash down Whisk there. This is good, actually. If you can try and capitalize, find cracks to work against here, if you are on Vex, it's a good beginning.
Ooh, Vanity going for the second headshot of the round. Found the first one's big platform and trying to see if he can replicate that one. Shiki coming in, King Kong, flashbang comes in, and Vanity's there. Going for the third as well onto Shaney, but there's no more flashbangs left into the inventory here for Vexed. And now if they jump out towards window, they're going to be jumping to the demise. Up close and personal, it's going to be Pickles, but actually Trials still wins that draw to the bomb. Oh no.
Oh, this could be good though. Even if Shaney actually finds the kill on Quicks, he'd still have to go up against Aussie. Goes down, as Quicks will find the kill. Vexed instantly coming back through with a reset round. It's like a revolving door. An Enclave have been stuck on it. They've been dragged back round. It's not gone well. I hate revolving doors.
Yeah, I don't mind them.
I think as doors go, for me, they're probably the lowest on the food chain.
Do you like glass doors, double doors?
I like a normal door.
French doors.
You just push open. I don't mind sliding doors.
Is it more the handle? You're more of a handle kind of guy?
No, it's just the rotisseriness of the doors angers me. They're very
Is it
slow.
like the G's, the G-force?
The G-force from the... It is, actually.
A bit sensitive, are you?
Enclave will be, after this round.
They're going to be sensitive after this spanking from Shiki. 12-5. 7 rounds down, and they go for an eco into this one, Jax. They're probably going to be buying up into the next one, so it might go 13-5, and unless, you know, we see a Pat's Money Crew start a comeback, this is looking likely to be a 6-0 here for Vexed.
Well, Truth trying to spray down and give it to him hardcore here towards Long as he actually spams him with the deagle, gets the first, trying to connect the second as he slowly bobs and weaves. You can see him trying to slow it down now and compose himself. Ozzy comes through as well, lobs the HE out, forces the push in. Vanity with the spray. And there it comes as Vex will pick up that round.
Literally just saw Whisk just give up. Jump out.
I don't know.
13-5. Round number 19.
He's let Ian in the studio.
Round number 19, I mean... Oh gosh, 8 rounds. This is what the advantage is currently for Vexed. E-buyer, hashtag gaming, from Kari's PC1 obviously. But yeah, I mean, it is going to be the pistol buy once again from Enclave. So why have they gone for a double save? I don't know.
Oh, mate, you might have King Kong, but you can't beat Ozzy.
I thought you were going to have some sort of...
I did have to... No, I actually have to. So
what was it? Talk to me. What was it?
No, I need to try work it in better there. That's the thing. It's a play that only really works when Ozzy goes sick. So it's just a 1 frag. It's not worth it.
Yeah.
You just killed King Kong, though.
That's true, mate. Good old T-Rex. Actually, no, King Kong killed the T-Rex, didn't he?
That was just a normal T-Rex, man. There's just quite a few T-Rexes that live on his island, so probably.
It won't be the first, obviously.
Probably won't be the last either.
No.
But we are quite close to the last round here for Vexed. They're winning.
Yeah, no T-Rexes here, though. apart from Shady.
Go small arms. Can't reach the AWP to flick. Talk about Lumgy. Them small arms. What's he doing with that AK? Put it away. It's gonna hurt somebody.
Is that because he's 3 for 17?
It is, yeah.
Oh. No.
Little Lumgy.
Not everyone could be a winner in life, Jack. As we know.
Well, you.
Exactly. 9-round advantage now for Vexed. No real hope here for Enclave. Enclave being a team that hasn't really got the, you know, the most fame for being a mentally strong team when things go wrong. I think that's a fair statement to make, definitely. But a first frag found by Shaney. He's on to 10 HP, so maybe Pickles can go for the refrag.
Pickles coming back through the MP9, tries to spam down, but instead is eliminated in seconds. They force the rotate as well. Ozzy, quick on his heels as he'll be backing off. Vanity actually second guesses it, decides to hold put towards the B site. As right now, Enclave decide where they want to go. So they want to split, go towards A, try and regroup up, head towards this B site.
It's the 5 versus 3 at least. Molotov does slow them down. Pete comes in from Truth, but Whisk will find that one. So 5 versus 2 now. Going to be grouping up towards the B side. Just Vanity alone towards B.
Vanity needs to try and find this frag here, but goes down sidelined. All of a sudden, there's just one man remaining. It's going to be Ozzy. It's being swarmed against here as well. Oh, tries to peek out, but isn't going to work out well for him. Just spam the bat there from Lumgy on the rotate. Enclave actually do get that round, but obviously there's tons of money left for Vex. They can pump their economy straight back into it. They can buy back and try and keep this ball rolling.
Round number 21 then. Obviously for Enclave, there was so much aggression from Vex. Vex being extremely confident right now, trying to get the job done as fast as possible. Overextensions towards it long, towards the B site as well. You know, they found so many early frags from the overfaces from Vex, and now probably going to be slapped back into reality here. They can play the bait setup, Quicks can bait for Pickles playing the off angle. Oh gosh, they're going for the peak.
Oh, Quicks gonna try and go for the face as he peeks around, wants to spam down. Pickles with one, but Shaney with a double, as they've actually got the opener. They've been able to clip the can opener onto the can that is A site, and it's worked. They've got the lid off, as I've been Ryan.
Slammed it on the floor, brought out the little table mat. Obviously it adds the friction to it. It can be kind of hard opening jars.
For you.
For you.
Ozzy though, it's got up close. He's right behind Shaney. Will he be able to sniff him out? As he slowly walks around, he's trying to catch his scent. He doesn't detect him. It's too late. He's already found the frag. But eventually, he will backstab him. Now, the final remaining members on that C-side are grouping up. They're going in for a B bonanza, but Vanity, can he actually stop the push as Whisk's there first?
Ooh. Tag comes in. HE grenade. Doesn't actually connect the remaining damage there, so eventually Whisk going to be finding that frag, and all down to Ozzy, 1 versus 2. Whisk is low, and Whisk is very low.
Oh, this is great so far. King Kong versus Ozilla has been able to come through, gets himself the quad kill, takes everyone down. That is the clutch for Ozzy, and the 15th round for Vexed.
1 versus 3. 15-6. Enclave. Oh, more like dig yourself a grave at this point.
All right, mate.
That was a bit harsh.
It's a bit aggressive.
Yeah, it was. I'm sorry. Anyway, yeah, 9 rounds of match points essentially for Vexed. You know, you make one mistake, game's over. And this has been, you know, worse than expected from Enclave. I thought this was going to be a 16-11, a 16-12, and personally, I actually think if this was versus a different team of the same caliber, this would have been a much closer game. I think with all the pressure, the emotions riding on this one, I think it's affected Enclave.
Possibly so. Not looking like themselves, but they actually trade. They go 1 for 1 here as Lumgy realizes the location of Quicks, but it's a little bit too late. He's already found the initial frag, so it's a 4v4. This does favor that T side if they can actually work together. Obviously, for the CTs, they're going to be spread thin, especially when kills still come through and mount up the odds further in favor of Enclave.
Oh, Shaney looking God knows where. Lumgy loses the duel as well, so 3 versus 2 when actually Enclave had the advantage. And now it's the new recruits. Charles and Whisk. I say new recruits, actually. The young guns, the lesser experienced players, we'll say.
Yeah, they're on a field trip right now. There's the buddy systems, they're holding hands.
Oh, definitely. I think Shiki or Shaney, you know, Shaney will be like the nice teacher. Shiki will be the mean teacher. It's like, gotta be back here in 10.
Shiki is the headmaster. Shaney is the supply teacher that comes to the
Shaney is definitely the supply teacher.
And everyone likes the supply teacher, and he's really nice, but he keeps going away, and the headmaster's really mean and has a weird shed.
Yeah, and Lumgy's...
But Whisk, what can he do into this round as the push comes back through? Truth, looking like he gets ready to burst out onto the site as he just holds the angle. Ozzy from the sideline as well. Trials tries to aid him, pops the head off of Truth as they actually connect the first the damage and the second Trials. He might be a young gun, but he's firing off big shots.
15-7 then. Still going to be 8 match points to work with, obviously. Enclave still have a massive mountain to climb. And no pun intended, it is going to be an uphill struggle at this point. Round number 23, 15-7, as I said many times already. UMP for Shaney, so the supply teacher supplying the utility. Lacking the firepower as well. I feel like Lumgy would be the, you know, the librarian. No, the guy that runs the library.
Lumgy's like the French exchange kid that just kind of doesn't really say much, but always sits in one corner.
And he just says like 1 or 2 words now. Juby. Sorry? That's German, mate. But we'll go with it.
Well, it works.
Control, tank, mid. Nah. Anyway, Ozzy going to be spotting up players. There's been a great flashbang connects onto 3 players as well as the peak comes in.
Oh my goodness.
All reality has been dished to Enclave. It all looked good. And there you have it, 16-7. Would you look at that?
Well, that's it. And
that is it.
Well, if you were banking on a win for Vexed, they've done it.
Yeah, 6-0 now in the group. Obviously, what's their next matchup? Let's take a look real quick and see. The next matchup's going to be versus... They're not playing for a while, my goodness. They're not playing Monday, Wednesday...